should have been safe. So I'll just close by saying this. I was, as a senator, as a United States Senator, a co-author of the original George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. And as Vice President of the United States, we demand that Congress pass the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. Joe Biden will sign it. And we should not delay, and we will not be denied. It is non-negotiable. Let me start by saying to all of the leaders here, thank you. Thank you. To the members of our United States Congress on both sides of the aisle who helped pass the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act. Thank you. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because whatever benefits that Black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country. Right?
Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy. You already know. Family, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like, the share, and the notification bell. I want to talk about the Black Caucus today, the Congressional Black Caucus, the Congressional Black Caucus, as we call them. As you can see on the screen, there is a video of the Center of Immigration Studies. Now, as anybody who's been on my channel knows that I play that one clip always in the intro of him speaking on how immigration affects Black America. But this is a different clip. This is actually a clip of him calling out the Congressional Black Caucus and saying that he actually called them and they didn't respond. Let's hear this out. Let's hear him out real quick.
A number of occasions reached out to political leadership, specifically the Congressional Black Caucus, because, they call themselves the Congressional Black Caucus. I didn't call them that. And I thought that they would be particularly concerned about this particular issue.
Yo, he is being so sarcastic. It's not even funny. But again, he's basically saying like, yo, you got Black in your name. I thought you was for Black people. Well, I'm telling you that I'm trying to tell you that the immigration is hurting y'all. Y'all don't want to listen.
Because the adverse impact is egregious. So I can tell you that we made a number of attempts to highlight this issue to the Congressional Black Caucus. We sent several letters to the then head of the Congressional Black Caucus. All we heard were crickets. In fact, on one occasion, the head of the Congressional Black Caucus falsely claimed that they had never heard from us until we produced the multiple letters and contacts that we had with them. And then they had, there was radio silence from them. So there is, my concern is that on a political level, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of energy behind this particular issue and trying to address the impact of this particular issue. I think that's an abomination, and I'll leave it at that.
Yo, cook them. This is why we got to get away from the Congressional Black Caucus and the NAACP. We have to get away from them. As a matter of fact, we have to replace them. Shout out to Marcel for trying to replace Clyburn, right? We have to replace these people. Other than that, we are going to be erased. We are going to be erased because this is what they're trying to do. And for real, and I'm not even saying it on a physical level, man, but we got to get these people out the paint for real. Like, we got to get them out the way. And the best way to do that right now is, again, and I feel like for real, bro, what our people need and what they're looking for is somebody who is so unapologetic. They don't talk politically correct, and I think that's why Marcel gets a lot of he gets a lot of leeway with people and a lot of love, because again, he's so raw and not politically correct. Nobody wants to hear somebody just, beat around the bush and tap dance and all of that shit. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm about to show y'all another video. This is Tiffany Cross. and they talking about the Congressional Black Caucus and how they can connect better with Black America. Let's see this real quick, family. Listen to this.
I had dinner with a friend of mine, and he was saying that there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect because he's like, you're here in D.C. and everybody's so important, and you are talking to members of Congress and administration officials. It's a disconnect between your conversations and what's happening out here in these streets.
Yes.
So how do we bridge that gap? Because I don't feel disconnected from the streets. Like
you are disconnected from the streets, miss. First of all, family, let's start off with, again, we always know that they play with the language. You're trying to sound street to appeal to us. Oh, you're my peeps and all this other shit. Like, come on, family. You're so disconnected from the streets because if y'all was connected to the streets, you would have been listening to the Center of Immigration Studies, instead of ignoring them when they was trying to tell you about immigration. But that's what I told y'all, family. Like when I first was figuring some of that stuff out with the immigration stuff, I'm like, yo, it's no way in hell some of these politicians don't know that shit. That all of them don't know. You can't be a Democrat and not know that immigration is doing this shit to us, how much it's affecting us. And y'all sitting there y'all was holding that back the whole time. Yo. That's why I said they're all tied into this Democratic Party. Notice there isn't one black organization that runs with the Republicans. Notice that. But I'm gonna let
I'm you, and you are everywhere I am. You are. But some people feel like, this is politics and policy. It doesn't impact me. It doesn't touch me. When I look to the Congressional Black Caucus to do something, what are they doing? How are they supporting me? And I always try to explain what they're doing, but maybe you can do a better job.
We need to be out there in those streets. One of the reasons why I always mention Yonkers, Mount Vernon, the Bronx, and New Rochelle when I go on mainstream media is because I want people in my district to recognize there are black folk in my district who are struggling and have been historically struggling. So I make it a point to go into Eden Wall projects and to go into the black communities to really listen, learn, and understand what's going on. Plus, these are communities that I come from, so I feel more comfortable there. I have to also mention this about this particular legislative Congress and conference, and to the point you just made. There's classism in the black community, and we need to talk about the classism in the black community, and we need to address it head on. Just because I got degrees, or I go to a certain church, or I'm a part of a certain fraternity, or I went to Ivy League.
Nigga, it's mostly classism with y'all boule niggas. For the most part. There is a teeny bit, but that's everywhere, bro. You're not gonna try to bring in some classism shit. That shit has to do with y'all cooning. That's why it's a disconnect. Ain't no classism really like that in the black community. I ain't gonna say there's absolutely none, right? But more of the classism shit is y'all niggas. Y'all boule niggas who deal with these politicians and all that. Trying to talk about come on, bro. Don't listen, these people crazy. These people crazy as hell, man.
League of private school, it doesn't make me an elitist. It doesn't make me more privileged as someone that can look down upon, especially our people, because our people still suffering. If we don't uplift them, they will never.
Yo, real talk, and I'm gonna be honest, yo. Like, I know people who are doctors and nurses, and you feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, they're not really running around just like acting like they're so much better than people on some classism shit. No, that's you Negroes doing that shit. That's you boule, NAACP, Congressional Black Caucus, any of these goddamn politicians who run it. Y'all, even on the Republican side, it's the same shit. That politics shit is what it is. Don't try to bring classism into our community. Like that's something we have some big issue with.
Be uplifted. So we got to deal with the issue of classism. One way is we might want to change the dress code a little bit. Next conference, because I want to see brothers and sisters from the hood who've never been in this conference before. We need to bring them to the conference.
I think that would make such a difference because if the streets don't feel like Congress comes to them, then come to Congress. If you're a big enough voting block and a large enough, harness your power, that it should matter. It should feel welcome.
Incredibly powerful as black people.
If we weren't, they wouldn't be trying to take our votes.
Yo, Y'all already know what we want and need. Nigga, y'all have to do the shit. Niggas trying to put it on us and us. We got to go connect with y'all. No, nigga, y'all have to do the work. Y'all been fucking shilling for the Democratic Party for forever. What you mean? Nigga, yeah, we ain't been getting nothing because y'all been working with them for us not to get nothing. That's where the disconnect come from. Talk about some classism. Man, that's why I be saying, yo, we got to get these Negroes the fuck out the way. Yo, they just in the way.
Powerful. Yeah. Once we start to harness that and leverage that, then we can help this country become what it's meant to become.
And some people think the Congressional Black Caucus is the caucus that settles everything for Black people, but a lot of members represent districts that are majority white even. You know, it just happens to be this caucus that starts to fill in the gaps and the contents of the Congress.
Yo, man, these people are nuts, family. These people are nuts. And again, watch. They purposely, as you heard from the guy from the Center of Immigration Studies, yo, they purposely ignored that information. Yo, because around the time they was first getting this information was around 2016 when Obama was president. Because that wasn't his agenda. His agenda was to bring in the immigrants. So, of course, they don't want to hear any of that information. We can't tell that to Black people. I can't tell this to these Negroes. They will never vote for a Democrat. Come on, fam. Yo, the game is changing, and they know it. They know it. Reparations is running rampant. Yo, the vibration of reparations is running rampant throughout the world, dog. They know they can't stop this shit. And they even know they really can't even get in front of it because that shit is just coming so hard and fast. And we've been so stern on what we accepting and what we not accepting. It's going to be lineage-based cash payments, nigga. Those two things they are trying to stay away from. They are dancing around lineage-based and cash payments like a motherfucker. And I'm going to tell you this. Watch this. If we took the lineage-based out of it, they would gladly give up the cash. They would gladly, because then you still going to finesse us out the cash. Do you get what I'm saying? So they would definitely pass reparations if we allowed inclusion and made it and took away the lineage base. You have to watch these people. That's why I put up a post the other day on Facebook that was showing the difference between it was actually showing the difference between damn, I forgot what it was. I'm sorry, family. Hold on one second. I don't want to share this tab right now because I can't share that tab. I was trying to go to my Facebook thing, but I can't get it. Oh no. I showed a picture of the immigrants getting $7,000 a month, and it was another picture of the people in Chicago complaining, talking about they want the wall down. I mean, they want a wall up. Like, yo, you asked for this shit. Like, you literally asked for this shit. And watch this. They ain't telling the immigrants education. They getting $7,000 a month, excuse me, $7,000 a month. They ain't telling them no education. And if they are telling them education, it still came with the cash. You feel me? So, family, let's get these people out the paint. I'm not going to keep y'all long. Man, I hope y'all had a very blessed weekend. Thank you for joining me, family. Again, the excuse me, I was burping and shit. The FBA conference, FBA Expo. Please, family, if you can go, make sure you go. I can't come this time, but I definitely will be at the Marcel debate. I got my little youngins this weekend, so I really can't make that. But if y'all can support it, make sure y'all support it. Peace, love, and reparations. Thank y'all for being with me today. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, family. We got to get this out there and make sure you put Black people onto these people. Anybody who act like they're a Democrat, show them these videos. Show the clips. The only clips. You ain't gotta show them the whole video. You have to show people clips. I'm trying to tell you, this is how I got my parents off that. Constantly showing them little, like, yo, look, they be styling. Like, then you start as it's now, when that's in your mind, when you're listening to them, you're like, yo, that is kind of, damn. She faded us. Like, so I'm telling you, you have to, because a lot of these, especially when we're talking about the older people in our community, yo, they're not on these social media platforms. So they're not seeing everything we're seeing. You feel me? And if they are on it, they trying to buy stuff and they all off the little coupon stuff and shit like that. So we have to put them onto on the game and get our young people out there to excuse me, get our young people out there to replace these people. We have to replace them, family. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm out of here.